Everyone's using the same lead gen tools, paying for overpriced, outdated lists, competing over the same leads. But I think I just built the best GPT bot to do all of this for free. No fancy software, no paid tools. This is a total game changer for how we're generating leads in 2026 and beyond. Let me show you how it works. This is a document that I made to make your life easier. And yes, I will be giving you all the links to everything and even to this document itself by the end of this video. The first thing you want to do is download this Chrome plugin right here. And all this does is it allows you to see 100 search results in Google instead of 10. Next, we're going to head over to Google search and just type in one of these keywords. And I'm going to explain the rest of these in a second as well. But let's go ahead and type that in and hit search. So what you see in the search results is a bunch of plumbing companies with their details. And the reason I put in cell is because now we can get their cell phones right here. So we not only have their email, but we have their cell phones all inside of here. And as you scroll down, as you can see, this is one long Google page. And what I'll also mention is you can switch this keyword. You can remove cell if you don't want their cell phone line and just change this keyword to be something like plumbers, and it's going to give you different results. You can also type in something like plumbing and really go into any niche, any industry that you want. And as you scroll down, you'll see all of these businesses have their details in the description, depending on how you want to reach out to them. Next, what you want to do is highlight the whole thing. So you can hit Control A or Command A, depending on whether you're using Windows or Mac. And as you can see, it highlights the entire thing. Let's go back to our document. Next, what you want to do is copy that data. So you can hit Control C. Boom. Next, you're going to click this ChatGPT bot link. And what it's going to do is open up in a new tab, and it's going to look like this, Pavel's lead scraping bot. And from here, all you have to do is just hit paste and enter. Now, ChatGPT will do its magic. I've already programmed this bot to do all the work for you. And as you can see, it's pulling in all the data and it's aligning it nicely for you so you can copy and paste it in a spreadsheet. And while that's pulling in the data, you can go into Google and give it as many variations as you'd like. So what ChatGPT is going to do is give you the first list, and you can go through all the different Google pages and then go to page 2, copy the whole thing, and then add it to your list. Go to page 3, go to page 4, and beyond. Now, not every business owner is going to have a Gmail. So what you can do is type in the same keyword and put in @Yahoo. If you want people's Instagram profiles or LinkedIn profiles, you can also add that in like this. Now make sure there's no space between site and then the social media website. And what this does is it tells Google to pull in businesses from this location using Gmail with this keyword on this website. So the possibilities here are endless. If you want everything imported into your account and just copy and paste everything that we've built with a click, you can now do that. It's working like crazy, not just for me, but we've proven that this works for people with all kinds of experience levels and backgrounds. In fact, Go High Level themselves rated us the #1 course because of the results that we get for people and the support that we give. I'm going to show you A to Z how to get clients, deliver results, grow your business, and then even hire employees to run it all for you. I'll even talk to you on Zoom and answer questions to make sure that you succeed. If you want all this for free, go to laptopceo.com or check the link in the description. So I just got a bunch of results. I had to stop it so it didn't keep going. And by the way, sometimes your view might look like this, so you can simply expand it like this. And then what you want to do is hit copy. Now, what you can do is go over to a new tab. If you're on Mac, you can open up the Numbers app and it'll give you a nice spreadsheet like this. On Windows, just open up any spreadsheet software that you have and then just simply hit paste on the document. And what it's done is it's automatically pulled the company, main phone, cell phone, email, and website. And as you can see, if you wanted to keep going, you can keep pasting data below this on page 2 of Google, 3, 4, 5, 6, anything you want with multiple different keywords that you pull in. Now, I'm going to go to Google and change this to, let's say, plumbers.
that have a cell phone. So I went ahead and copied all of this data, go into ChatGPT and paste that. Now, what I recommend you do is just start a new chat inside the bot and repaste it in. And what this does is it starts a brand new conversation and removes any overlap. I've just found that this works better. And also, if it's giving you multiple formats like download links or all the other things that ChatGPT can do, give it this prompt. Give this data to me inside the code editor, and then hit paste. And as you can see, then the whole thing will be done. So go ahead and hit copy right here. And what you can do is, once again, paste it inside of the spreadsheet. And so now we have 2 lists. Now I had to cut the bot short, but we already got 56 leads just at the time of me recording this video on business owners with their cell phones. Now that you have all that data, you're wondering, awesome, what can I do with that? You can send them email campaigns, you can cold call them if you want, and because this is cell phones, you are way less likely to get the receptionist. However, what I've seen work very well is running B2B SMS campaigns, meaning you are texting another business. And this is how it works. You can go over to one of our automations right here under cold SMS. I like this one right here with the voicemail. It's completely built, so all you have to do is just download this spreadsheet, save it as a CSV, and then import it into freegohighlevel.com and just add it to this campaign. Add it to this automation and it will do all the work for you. It'll add the tag, it'll assign it to a user, it will send them an initial text message to reach out to them and offer them your services. And we've tested a bunch of different offers. The one that we have inside here, I have seen work the best. And then we do a voicemail drop. So you just record a voicemail one time and we can send all these people voicemails. And so now when people call you back, those are the most qualified people. Literally, they are conversations getting started by people that have listened to your voicemail and given you a call back. Way better than cold calling. And in the case that you do want a cold call, we use this automation right here under Power Dialer. And what you can do is import this list into here. Now, this is a massive automation. So it goes through, the whole thing is already built out. It adds a tag to them and then it assigns them as a manual call. So it starts calling them from within Go High Level. Now, based on whether they book a call, it goes into this workflow, or if they didn't book a call, we can automatically follow up with them. We can send them different voicemails, do different campaigns, and so forth. This whole automation is pretty massive, but you can just import it and it does a lot of the work for you, where we can follow up with them from SMS to dropping them voicemails and everything in between. Now, if you want to see how we had a student, his name is James, go from zero to over $12,000 per month just with this one outreach method of SMS. You can go under the guest series inside of our school community under classroom, and you can watch this video. He breaks down his entire freaking strategy, his entire document, the exact text messages he sends, the offer that he gives them, what he says in the phone call to actually get a bunch of paying clients. As you can see here, he goes through everything. This is an 1 and 9 minute long Zoom recording that I did interviewing him and asking him all the details. If you don't have access to this yet, you can go to laptopceo.com and there are options on how you can even join this for free and chat with me on Zoom so I can help you grow your agency. Now, if you want to get more businesses to reach out to, if you remove the word sell, you're going to find way more businesses, and you can use an alternative tool like this. It's called Clear Out Phone. Again, it's going to be linked in this document. And what this does is it validates phone numbers from landline to cell phones. So you'll know exactly which one you can text, which one is best for calling, and everything in between. If you want to do email campaigns, I recommend this tool right here. It's called Instantly. And what it allows you to do is link up a couple of your emails and send hundreds and hundreds of emails per day to these prospects. I've also linked up a couple extra tools that you might find useful if you want more leads. This one is a paid lead scraping website tool, but I've tried it. It works very well. It's the cheapest that I found, so you can go ahead and check that out. If you want access to this document, it's going to be laptopceo.com/lead scraping. I'll also put it on screen somewhere here. Now, if you want to know exactly what to say to these prospects, I've linked up this video you can watch next.